In the performance, always try to vary the tempo with which you speak, the volume that you speak at, and the tone of voice that you're using. So the tempo is how fast and how slow you go. So in my work here, I sometimes talk really fast, and I make a point and I try to get to that point really quickly. And then sometimes I'll just slow it down. And when you slow it down, it makes people pay even more attention to what you're saying. And you may have even found that right now in that statement that suddenly your ears pricked up and you're like, oh, what is he saying? Because I slowed down. Now the tone of your voice, so you can talk really high and you can talk really low. Just make sure there's some sort of evenness to the tone, but that you're also mixing it up a little bit. You don't want to come across as sing-songy necessarily, but you want to be able to express different tones in your voice. And then volume, I think, is one of those ways in which you can really get people's interest going. So now I think most people imagine that in order to capture somebody's attention, you have to talk really loud at them. But in reality, if you really want to capture somebody's attention, you start talking very quietly. That can really capture their ears. They can really kind of make them hone in to try to listen to what you're saying. And it's really a wonderful way of kind of bringing that audience into what you are saying. And it doesn't mean that you talk quieter and that somehow you lose your ability to kind of articulate each letter in the word. Articulation is still a really important part, especially if you're speaking quieter. But if you can talk really quietly, but still spell out every letter in that word, then people will really start to lean in and try to pay attention and see what it is that you're saying that must be so important.